In this morning's Eye on Money, how changes in the formula for the country's most widely used credit score could affect millions of Americans today. The company that turns your credit history into what's known as a FICO score has just announced that it's updating how that number is calculated. Thank you, Patty. This comes as a new report shows the average U.S. FICO score hit an all-time high of 703 last year. That is considered a good score. FICO scores are used to determine whether you can receive a new credit card, get a home or auto loan, so it's important. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here with the change, what it means for you. So when did they make the change and why did they make the change?
Well, they made the change recently. This happens every 5 years or so.
So this is a routine.
It's a regular thing. They shift the algorithm. And so the folks from FICO said, like, it was a normal process. A lot of credit analysts that I spoke to said it also may be that some of their clients, the big banks and financial institutions, wanted to see what would happen if the economy were to sour. Because
so what changes did they do specifically?
So the big change is that if you are expanding the amount of money you're borrowing or late on a payment, it's going to hurt you more under the new system. And this goes into effect for the summertime, I should say. And that's really interesting because what it does, it sort of creates a world of haves and have-nots. If your score is good, you're a good payer, it's okay. Your score is probably going to improve. But if you are a little bit late, and that has happened more recently, that could hurt you. The other thing they've done is they've added installment or personal loans as a bit of a negative in some cases. Those have become very popular as people said, I want to pay off my credit card, I'm going to get a fixed loan. They also are taking a longer window to look at your credit payment history. So previously they might have looked at the last month or 2 months. Now they're going back 30 months so that they can see a pattern. Think of the credit scoring system in some cases as like an early warning system to the big banks. For us, it's really important, as you said, because we use it to gain so much of our borrowing power.
So, I mean, it's basically, anybody who's looking for a loan is going to be affected by this?
Yeah, it will be. Now, the actual institutions can choose the old scoring method, but they are going to have this information. It's interesting. When we spoke to FICO yesterday, we got a statement from them. They said 110 million consumers, they will see their scores change by less than 20 points. So not a big shift.
No.
But another 80 million are going to see scores jump or drop by more than 20 points.
Wow.
Split evenly between people doing with better scores and worse scores.
What do you do to improve your score, Gayle? I mean, Gayle.
Oh, my God. It's like
that is a good question for me. That is a good. It's so easy to mess up your credit.
It is.
We were just a couple of payments, and then
I
before
know.
you know it, you're on the dead to me list. It's very difficult.
It's so true, and it takes a while. So the FICO score is determined by 5 different factors. The 2 most important things are, do you pay your bills on time? So if you want to improve your score, make your payments automatic. Pay your bills on
Sometimes easier
time.
said than done.
I know,
Jill.
absolutely.
Remember
And as much as
those
possible,
days.
you want to set it up on an automatic payment. Also, the total amount that you have outstanding in credit. There are other things, your credit history or the types of credit. Those are the 2 biggies. So be careful. Pay those bills on time. You'll be better off.
Or you'll be borrowing money from friends.
Yeah.
No, you know what I used to do back in the day? I would put the light bill to the cable bill and the cable bill to the light bill. So I could
all
say,
done
send it in. And then you say, oh, that was my mistake. I'm so sorry.
All right.
They call that a Gayle King
Do not
now.
do that. Do not do that. That's not good.